these this mirage of this house that's like 6 miles away. Its top windows are inverted on each other, so they look like cartoon eyes on a cartoon face, you know, like these big zeros with a thin middle. I don't know if that makes any sense, but man, there's just so much to analyze and look at. And nobody's doing it. Nobody's doing this. I'm the only one doing this. I mean, Wide Awake is a channel, but he's not putting anything out right now. Like, everybody's burnt out on this, even me. Right? We're all burnt out because we're fucking tired of taking the same goddamn pictures all the time. I've seen this so many fucking times, it's not even funny. But the analysis of these images in this discussion needs to happen, and no one is doing that. I've been calling for it. You know? Like, what do you guys want to do? What do you want to happen with this, the past 5 years? Like, what, in your mind, you know, David Weiss is putting out a lot of content, he's hitting a lot of channels. But in terms of the area of science, like, what needs to happen in that area? Like, what field studies need to happen, right? Now, I'm guessing what I'm saying to a certain extent is, like, in order to get this information out for people to consider as an alternative explanation to the theoretical suggestion that the world that we live in and on is an oblate paroid floating in the infinity in the vacuum of space, spinning in infinity. Amen and hallelujah. You know, like, this is a field study that has to happen. This is short distance, right? Oh man. Oh my gosh. So much great stuff out here. There are short distance observations that we need to understand, and this is what I was going to say this before, but I got distracted. Sky Free, okay? Sky Free is a banger channel, and Sean and Casey have been, you know, beasts on the field, but they're not putting out content right now, and part of that is because of, you know, family situations, you know. But, you know, we've all done enough of our own investigation in this to where this could be a full-blown expose with the people who are out in the field with their expertise. If you wanted to, like, start doing new observations, that's fine with me. You know what I mean? Like, if you don't want to, like, because combing through everything in the past is a little bit tedious. It's like looking at vacation photos. Hey guys, want to look at my vacation photos? Oh, this is the one. This is the part where this is the time when I, you know what I mean? Like, no one wants to do that. But if you're out on the field, you know, recently, and you've got something to add to the conversation, then, you know, you're on the team. Because we can all think about things like, oh man, if we could do this, if we could do this. But I'm only one person, and I've got 2 cameras going right now, and one of them's just stationary. And the other one's in my bag. I haven't even got my 3rd camera out yet. I mean, it's just ludicrous to me, these globe flakes, these anti-flat earthers who, I mean, when they do not understand what they're looking at with these mirages, and they say shit that's in their heads about these mirages, I think you have no fucking clue what you're talking about. Like, you guys have no clue. These guys have absolutely zero field experience, and they're not open-minded. All of these things that I'm looking at right now, I'm looking at ships and pleasure crafts and sailboats and motorboats. I'm looking at all of these different vessels at different distances from me, and they all have their own dance in the band. You know, they're all affected by refraction. Refraction happens the minute you open your eyes. All right, just getting photos and shit. Photos and shit. You know, I'm looking at an image of a sailboat, and Zanuck would go, "Yo, the hole's behind the curve, dude. That's why you can't see it." I don't even know what to say to you. That is so dumb. You should be able to figure it out. I mean, maybe, I don't even know. I don't even know. I gotta go check on my other camera. Or, yeah, my other camera. Oh, so many little Barbies out there. Yeah, like I said, I had to force myself to come out here 2 days ago. Oh yeah, it's gotten a little bit wider. That's good. All right, you got good battery. I like that. I could do that. I like that. All right, back to shooting the bay, shooting the Chesapeake Bay. The sun is going to be right in. Well, it's not really, but I feel like it's getting brighter here. But maybe that's because my eye can bring in all that. There's a lot of watercraft out there. Where's my target? There it is. So many things. So many interesting things, you know? Absolutely just crazy. Like, you know, what does Sean Hawkins have to be afraid of except to just be this massive dick, right? Who just trolls the Georgia State University website and public arenas with just libation, not libation, libel, against me, and gets my paper taken down without any scientific argument. All he could do was smear my name and my character and just harangue the school. And that's just, it's got to be the most despicable character. That's a good shot right there. There's a boat going to cross it in front of the mouth. Right there. I think there's another boat coming. Yeah, right there. Getting distracted by different things, but all of these boats are in different depths of the Aether band, and everything's refracted. Oh yeah, that's what I was saying. Everything's refracted. Everything's refracted. Soon as you open your eyes, everything's refracted. Yeah, I lost my train of thought again. These kids are coming down over here just a little bit of ways, and I was just distracted by my eyes and distracted by my song. But, yeah. It looks like it's, I mean, the only thing that you're going to be able to do is in like post-production and look and see if you catch anything. Because there's not a whole lot changing. There's a bit of activity. You know what I mean? It's like, I want to geek out on this. Like, what globe flake out there, geeks out on looking at the activity of the mirage? How stable it is, right? So if acute has to do with the degree of the mirage, and acute being the tightest, smallest image, and then obtuse being the larger, bigger image, then how would you describe the stability, right? Obtuse and acute deal with the angular size, and then the stability of the mirage, I guess it would just be stable and, I don't know, I guess that's kind of boring. Stable and unstable? Is that the word you're looking for, Travis? Stable and unstable? Because you can see a bit of activity in this mirage, like right at the vanishing line is where that happens. That's fun. But anyway, I think I was just trying to say that the worth in all of this is going to be when people like me and David and Casey and Sean and Heath Carmody, if we're able to team up and be funded to do this kind of research, this stuff is freaking amazing. This is amazing. This is absolutely like otherworldly. Like so many times I feel like I'm looking into, another world. It's so far away. And I'm the only one that can see what I'm looking at, I'm the only one that can see the tree right there and, its color and its contrast against the green of the foliage. And I can see this guy out here fishing. Or at least it looked like a guy for a second. No, it's not. Well, maybe it is. You moving? I could have followed that sea-doo in from that other shot. I don't think that's a person. Again, I don't know if I finished my thought on the research. I mean, this just, to me, there's so much beauty. Like, I've never read anyone write about what I see. You know what I mean? Like, Andrew Thomas Young has such a bullshit project. Why did it go up like that? Stop. Now it's going too far. No. Like, there's just so much here, man. Like, this is a very severe, obtuse mirage. But at the same time, it's really not. But the obtuse came to my mind because I don't see as much of. So even though the degree of the mirage, I don't know. That's interesting. See, that's what I'm talking about, right? I'll have to write down like 3 or 4 things that I'm thinking right now. And then I feel like that launcher area is coming to life right now. It is. Wow. The mirage is becoming unstable in one particular area. What's the scientific equation for that, Andrew Thomas Young, who couldn't answer 2 things I presented to him? 2 things that I captured. I said, what do you think of this? He's like, I don't know. I don't know what to do with that. That's really, I have nothing to say. Like, really? You're very interesting, aren't you? No, not really. You have nothing interesting to say. You don't know what's happening. You don't know what the reason is. You make up a reason off the top of your head. Oh, maybe it could be this. Is that how your science works, Andrew Thomas Shaw? I don't know how my science works. I don't know if I just screwed up my connection to the show or not. Can you guys still hear the sultry sound of my voice? So Marve, if you're still there, I don't know that it was the name change, but I think it was some of the content as well. I lost a lot of subs. Okay, sounds okay. Yeah, I mean, I wish I could show you more. You know, this is Sandra 4, and that is the yet to be determined. This is the P1000. P1000 is filming out here. There's a sailboat that is marooned on another shore. Oh yeah, that's nice. Oh, that was a great shot. So I'm watching the mirage develop in certain areas right now. You know, like so it's like this organic genetic alteration out in the code. You know what I mean? Like that. That's like a I don't know, like some kind of glitch in the matrix kind of stuff. Oops. So anyway, that's a Chesapeake Bay right there. That is Battery Island. Battery Island's out there. The mouth of the Chesapeake. Mouth of the Chesapeake is right there. This is Earlville. This is 9 miles away. Shore to shore, line of sight. Really nice day out. Glad I came out. Tend to get a bit down in the mouth being alone the way I am. So let's see how am I gonna put this back. I have it a different way. No. Let's see. All right. So that is that. That is that, and this is this. You tell me what you want, and I'll tell you what you get. You get away from me. My eyes are a little bit wonky right now. A little bit blurry. So there's a bit of development on the sailboat, the marooned boat. I remember when I first saw it, it looked like a panda bear. The mirage was enough to give it to. There's the cabin windows. The cabin windows at a distance are just this black
oval shape or whatever. The mirage was in such a way that and the color of the sailboat is in such a way that when it was miraged, it looked like a sideways panda bear because it was black and white basically. Yeah, there's just a real subtle change in the land or the water scape, the mirage scape, with right at the full blown. That seems to be the seam, you know, the stitch. Oh, the stitching's coming undone right now, and the mirage is adjusting her skirts. Lady Aetherband is adjusting her skirts. She's lifting up the head a little bit, if you understand what I'm saying. Hike your skirt up a little more. Show your world to me. Hike your skirt up a little more. Show your world to me. Go over here. You might see something you're looking at. I wasn't sure how far away that sailboat was, so I wanted to check. And now there's the pavilion at the Red Roof House is now shimmering. And you can clearly see the seam at the, and it's really active out there at that point. You can see it. It's almost like a solar wind or some kind of ether wind. Etheric, you know? Like what the crack? But this is just beautiful for me. I love this. I just wish I could produce something, you know, make a contribution. All I can do is wait for my paper to get read by the right person. It's not even a paper, it's just a prelude to a kiss, you know. But anyone who reads it should be like, huh, that's really interesting. I mean, you know, because I've never seen anything. I don't see anything in the science that I've read that talks about the mirages the way that I do, which makes me think like they don't know about it or they haven't understood it. But I don't see anything. Like they closed that book, you know? They closed the book on atmospheric refraction with mirage. You know, how long have we known about that? Oh, the 1600s, sir. At least 400 years. We've known about this. We've known about mirages. We know about mirages. We've all looked at them from a distance and just taken a guess at what we're seeing. Because you can't even see what I'm looking at with your naked eye. There's no way you can study a mirage without an oculus to help you. Without a telescope or binoculars. If my recording just stopped, at least it sounded like it was a trip. 3 minutes left. Is that lopsided? You know, I don't even know what to say. You can't even see. Yeah, my God. Like, I want to see, you know, I didn't write any journals down. That's because I wasn't being. I'm just gonna stop it right now and start it up again. I wasn't being commissioned for this, so I wasn't taking notes on everything that I was doing. Where did that stop? Did I do that? I should put my polarization filter on. He got distracted again from something he was saying about something, about something, about something. Oh, yeah. All right, show me what you got, baby. I like that. Right, right there. Not there. Right there. Right there. All right. 15 minutes on that one. Taboo is in Salt Lake City. He's not in Tahoe. Yeah, there's just so much. Like, no one talks about. What does that noise mean? I just got this notification noise in my headphones. I don't know if that means the battery should be fully charged. Is there something else that happened to my phone? Distracted vacation. Oh, I should have my glasses on right here. So now I wish that I would have set this one up the whole time on this, because before the pavilion was barely visible, and now it's grown in development, and I didn't capture it. So you never know you don't ever know what the stability is going to be. That's the difference between a Fata Morgana and a Mirage. Fata Morgana is an aggressive mirage that's very dynamic, very active. You know, I'd like to like be able to look at this without having to squint one eye. You know, that would be pretty amazing to get a set of VR goggles that could hook up to my camera so that I could just look. That would be dope. Excuse me. That would be amazing. Amazing, amazing grace. I see the sound that sings. Oh, grace, like me. Oh no, it's like a zebra that is like moving straight on, like, or a horse. You know, it's like it's got its mouth open and you can see its top portal as a pareidolia sideways. It's pretty cool. And there's a canopied boat going right in front of it. Oh no, no, no. Okay. Canopied boat going right in front of it. I wonder if I can turn that off. There's a feature on the P1000 where if you're not close enough to the viewfinder, it just shuts off. I don't like it. And I just did that and I thought I had done something wrong. Yeah. So much to go through, man. So much to freaking go through. Like, no one talks about, you're like, oh yeah, we know the conditions for, okay, well tell me what the conditions are for an acute mirage and an obtuse mirage. Oh, well, what's that? What are you talking about? Right. Like, you don't even know. Like, you should be able to understand. Like, if you know anything about mirages, you should be able to at least piece together what I'm talking about. Because the mirage can be any percentage of the target, the physical target. The mirage can be any percentage. It can mirage it 100%, or it can mirage it 90, or it can mirage it 1%, which is really, 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 really acute. Like, I found that happening one time, and I had to stop and go, oh, wait a minute, I'm looking at a mirage, because I couldn't even see it hardly. And then, it wasn't until there was a boat that went across the screen that much farther away, and I'm like, oh, wow, there's a mirage way out there, and I can't even see it. You know? Like, I've never read anybody talk about that in the books, or, you know, they're just, I don't even know, man. You know, to me, this is like watching a fucking unicorn. You know? This is like watching a unicorn dance and play. That's how I feel. Yeah, like I need 3 cameras going right now. I need more data. I need more data. But at least I have these 2 going, but I just want to, like, all along this shoreline, there's shit going on that I can't see right now, you know? So I've got these 2 cameras up. I could just fucking set up my other one. Do I want to do that, though? Maybe I'll just hand hold it and shoot it. I don't know if we're, like, totally setting up. So like I'm sitting down and I can't even see. I can't even see the that maroon sailboat. And then if I sit down, I'm gonna have to get my rig set up here and do this. I bought this handheld. It's like a gimbal, except it's not actually a gimbal because it doesn't have the ability to go in every direction, if you know what I mean. So this is going to help. This is going to allow me to. Oh, I can't do it on this one. Darn. I wonder if I could just do it with. Lens error. I've never seen that before. All right, so there's the sailboat in the Mirage. And now what I'm going to try to do is steadily that's not going to be worth anything. That is not going to be worth anything. I guess I could swap out my cameras. Ooh, I'm feeling my peanut butter. I made that like 2 hours ago. All right. So I'm going to switch out cylinder 4, cylinder 3. And I can try my handheld trick with cylinder 3. A lot more minuscule than I did before to me. That'll be interesting to just go back and scrub this video up and down and see if that image, what other images it maybe can concoct. I'll have to turn it on the side if I can. You know how to do that? All right. What? No, it's not gonna work. Okay. Oh, never mind. Stop barking at me. Turned it off. This is not easy. I'm gonna do this. Yeah. There we go. Alright. Hi. It's a beautiful day. All right. Let's do this. Default scrolling down. Maybe I should have kept the other video so I could show you what the contrast is as I'm squatting down. Oops, there's still some jiggling. That's okay. My legs are not built for squatting. Legs aren't built for squatting. Yeah, that was funny. All right. So, a little pulling time. Far, not to follow so. I drink with jet and bread. My dear, my dear, I'm dropping inside. Which way do I turn this? Lefty tighty. Oh, there we go. That's a good tone. I like that tone. I don't use that tone anymore. Okay, enough of the boat bombing. We get it. Yeah, this is great. So now there's a middle mark of the forehead of the sideways zebra face that I was talking about before. So it's getting more and more developed. That'll be fun to look at, I think. Are you the only one there, Marve? I suppose that could be true. That's a little bit. Oh, that's frozen from something else. Yeah, 8 minutes left on this one. I just realized that those girls are in my live stream. I just turned around real quick just to be a little bit self-conscious of that, I suppose. It doesn't really matter. How's that? That kind of aesthetic? Kind of aesthetically pleasing? So right now, out here, you got all these sailboats, and there's one out here that's marooned on the beach, and I have it fully exposed, and I have it miraged, and blah 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 blah. You want it? I got it, baby. I got it. There's a boat with a canopy going right in front of a sideways zebra. Sideways zebra with a alien face in his forehead. And then over on the other side of the Chesapeake, there's no craziness with the mirage on the other side. You know, this being shot at the same time. The stability. Get out of the way, you freaking yak. Get out of... I don't want you to turn starboard now. You should have kept going. You guys are swallowing up my field of view, man. Well, while they're doing that, I might as well sneak on over and see if there's anything over here, because I thought I did see, yeah, it did develop. See that right there? Those two thingamajiggies weren't there before. The swings, there's a swing set over there, and you couldn't see the swings last time. And then I moved my camera and found another place to shoot and didn't catch this in transition, so it is what it is. It was what it was. It'll be what it will be. I guess since that one's pretty stable, I can share time. Over here. And that zoom capacity of the P1000 is pretty darn good. It's digital, right? So I can go to optical. My train of thought. Everybody see where my train of thought went? Can you guys hear the wind at all? Have you heard the wind a lot, Marvin? I gotta do more leg squats if I wanna use that thing again. It was hilarious. Me trying to squat and be steady while I'm squatting. That was hilarious. Something like that.
Oh, now see, I could have done that. Shoot. Where'd it go? See, I should have had my camera on this house the whole time, because now the house
Has opened up. Remember when I said the two? Golly gee whiz, man. Golly gee whiz. If I could have filmed that, if I knew that it was going to change, right? Dag nabbit.
I'll just leave it right here for a little bit, see what happens on this one. Oh, man. Let me take a picture of this real quick. Oh, man. It's birds in a band chasing each other around. Great chemical signatures. Oh man, that would have been amazing. That would have been pooping amazing. I hope I took a picture of that before I started filming, because that was just like a cartoon character's eyeballs, and now it's, the top story windows of a house, and they're the shape that they should be. They're a pentagon, right? There's a lot of great boat action out there on the other side. Look at that. There's another one. Oh man. I've thought about that almost with every single one of these targets. Next time I'm going to leave it on just this one, right? Looks like there's something out here. I can't see anything really. Yeah, I can, but that other angle is just bad for the light. bitch.
So I started and the barge was coming up empty.
And now there it is going out full. You'd almost think that you would pull it rather than push it. But isn't everything a push? I know. Everything's a push. I know. Oh, we got five Smurfs watching. What's going on, everybody? But anyway, I was just thinking about the fact that, like, when you push a wagon from behind, you know, the slightest little nudge one way or the other, you're going crazy off course. So I would, you know,
This is kind of impressive.
it's almost like reversing with a semi truck. Because you got to think about the fulcrum, right? Is that critical? I missed what you said.
You said it's technically what?
It's mechanically easier to push rather than pull.
Sue, if you're still watching, I have so much content that I've stopped recording live for the Ubercast because I'm releasing one video a week of the previous content. So, what was that? Oh.
Make sure you guys hit that like button. Smash that Bonzarelli. And let's see.
All right. I'm going to wrap it up.
Alright, I think I'm gonna wrap it up.
El Rapido. Yeah, baby. I am flying. But it's a good chill, man. It is a good chill. So I made my lunch. I made it with my infused oil, steak, potatoes, and eggs, duck eggs. And so I made it. Mm, that. So, hope you enjoyed this time. I know I did. I'm glad I came out. And to make myself come out here, came out the past 3 days, took pictures. Haven't gone over the pictures yet, so I might have to do a live stream where I look back over all this stuff. I could do that tomorrow. I don't think I'm going to do it today. I'm too toasty right now. Too toasty to do a live stream. So please make sure that you like, comment, and share this content with someone you love. Let them know that there's interesting content out there. It's almost exciting as watching paint dry. Almost as exciting as watching paint dry. Right? I got 15 minutes left on this. Maybe I should wait this 15 minutes out. Because I already see a development of the living room windows. So you guys thought that I was winding up, but I tricked you. Tricky dick. I totally wanted to look over at the freaking Belleville. But then I don't want to mess up my filming of this, and I just put my camera away. But this is like what I saw last October. The clarity and the zoom on the P1000 is close to what I was like seeing last year in October with my P900, but the Aether band was the factor in making everything look brighter and clearer and closer. Magnification, clarity, vibrancy, and there's a lot of that blue canopy out there. I'm gonna stop it right now for a marker. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Where'd that bird go? Where'd that bird go? I don't know. I'm gonna stop it. Times zoom. 83 times zoom on the P900. 125 zoom on the P1000. Oh, no, my battery's dead. All right, well, that'll do her. That will do her. What am I doing? This is not how I had it, and I have no idea how to do it the other way right now. this being so interesting. Right. Focus. Already, life goes on. Oh, life goes on. Life goes on. Sam freaking Rockwell. Sam freaking Rockwell. Probably one of my favorite living actors. I think he's a fantastic actor. Zippity doo zippity yay. And I think we're just gonna wrap it up here. Okay. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. Make sure before you check out that you've commented, liked, shared, subscribed, all that good stuff. So how do I end this? Oh, there's the X. There we go.